Hey guys, we have not gone grocery shopping for 6 weeks now. We were on vacation in Greece for 2 weeks and we got home and I guess it's been longer than 6 weeks, almost 7 now since we've gone grocery shopping, and we are in desperate need of filling our refrigerator and our larder with some stuff. So I am going to go do a huge, for us, grocery stock up. A lot of things that like go bad pretty easily, like dairy. And then I have a lot of cheese and stuff ordered from Azure Standard as well. I won't show you guys that today, but I will show you what about $1,000, which is a lot for us, is going to get our family of 6, not just for the next 4 weeks, but then also to just kind of add to our stockpile of things that we have for our long-term. Go ahead and stay till the end of the video though, because I am getting one special thing that I've ordered that I am pretty excited to show you guys. My favorite grocery item that we are getting this month for sure. So I am going to go to Sam's, Aldi, Target, and Walmart and pick up everything that we are going to need, and I will show you guys what all of that is. Okay, so I'm going to start with the stuff that is not food that I got. These steam table pans, we really love these. I don't have any 9x13 dishes, which I know is ridiculous. I definitely need to get some. These are not the cheapest thing to do, but I love having these. It makes cleanup really easy for making things like cakes and cinnamon rolls, but more than that, I use these anytime I make food to take to people, which I like to do as often as possible. I use these to cook in or carry things in. That way, when people get something from me, they don't have to worry about bringing it back. So these are really good. I get them from Sam's, nice deal. Trash bags. We were completely out of trash bags, so it was time to get some more of these. 200 trash bags will probably last us, a year at least. We won't need any more than that for the year. We were almost out of toilet paper, so we had to get some of that. I don't use bleach hardly at all for cleaning, so 1 bottle of this will be enough for a year for us, so I grabbed this from Aldi. Don't need any more of that. I don't like cleaning with bleach, but sometimes there's just no getting away from it. Parchment paper, which I use all the time. Absolutely had to have that to make sure that we didn't run out. So this is one that I love. So that was the stuff that I had to get. That was not food items for this time. Okay, so to move on to the actual food that I got. So we have a lot of green spinach and lettuce that are growing right now, and we have a bunch of tomatoes and cucumbers that are going to be growing. Well, they're growing, but they just don't have any fruit on them yet. So I did have to pick up a little bit more than I wanted to this month, but I saved part of our grocery budget, about $100, to go back and get the rest of the produce that we need for the rest of the month. So what we got for the first half of the month was a watermelon, which I will cut this up and just keep it in the refrigerator, and that'll get eaten in like 2 days. Berries, because we have kids, so of course we have berries. Strawberries, got some blueberries, 2 things of blackberries, and 2 things of raspberries back there. And then this lettuce will stay good in our refrigerator for about a month. So just in case we run out of lettuce, I wanted to make sure that we have plenty, because it is getting to be summer, so it is getting to be salad time. So we are gonna go through lettuce like crazy in the summer. So I'm pretty excited about that. But just in case we run out before my next batch is ready to be harvested, I went ahead and got 1 bag from Sam. So it has 6 of these romaine hearts in it. I do not drink coffee, but I do love me a good Dr. Pepper. So I got a few of these. This hopefully will last me through the month. I try to not drink too many, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. So that's part of the produce that we got. So I'll show you the rest of it in a second. But then I did need to get some meat this month. We have a bunch of hamburger meat in our freezer, so I didn't need any of that. But I did need to grab a thing of bacon. This will this will probably last us at least a couple of months. We don't eat a ton of bacon, but when we were in Greece, we found a lot of recipes that had bacon in it that we really, really loved. So I went ahead and grabbed some of these. These pork loins I really, really like from Sam's. They're boneless, and we split it up into 3. So this will be 3 each one. I got 2 of them. Each one of these will be 3 full meals for us. And usually I have enough left over to freeze leftovers. Oh, I have girls that have come in with some lettuce that we've harvested. Look at that lettuce. That is so pretty. Thanks, guys. Okay, and then the other meat that I got this month was chicken. So I didn't know this until today, but you can get a full case of chicken from Sam's Club. So I prefer the smart chicken. If I can get that in my budget, I can. It was not possible this time. So I ended up getting a little over 36 pounds of chicken. It ended up being $2.83 a pound, which is just the best price that I have found for boneless, skinless chicken breast. So this is going to be at least 30 meals for us probably. And again, summer, so we're going into grilling. We're going to have a lot of gyros. We're going to have a lot of salad with chicken in it. So chicken is going to be a pretty big staple. I wanted to go ahead and fill up on that. So this thing was $103, but he said, the manager that I talked to about it said that they can range anywhere from 100 to about 140, just depending upon how much poundage you actually get in the box itself. So this was a little over 36 pounds, and this is going to last us for a good 2 or 3 months, hopefully. So we will be good on chicken, but my hope is that I will be able to just always get our chicken this way from here on out. So we'll see about that. Okay, moving on to our dairy that I got. So I decided to try this yogurt. We get the one from Sam's and we really, really love it. But this one is like half the price. So this one is from Aldi, so we're going to give this a shot. We will see. If we don't like it, then at our mid-month grocery shop, I will get some more from Sam's. But for right now, we're going to give this one a shot. We are making lots and lots of tzatziki right now. We are on a tzatziki high from Greece, so we are pretty excited about the herbs and stuff that we have growing in our garden and doing great right now. So it is the perfect time to make some tzatziki for some souvlaki and some gyros. So we got a couple of things of Greek yogurt, and then this doesn't expire until the end of June, if you can see that. So this is going to last us for a really long time, and I'm pretty happy about that. I got some ricotta cheese back here to make some manicotti to have in the freezer. That has worked out really, really well for us. And then I grabbed some sour cream as well. This is good until the middle of July, so that's kind of nice. I like to make like muffins and stuff with sour cream, but then also it's taco season, so we're gonna have that a lot. So it'll be good to have that. Oh, I'm kind of out of breath today. Okay, so we have heavy whipping cream. I needed to completely re-up on this. We were out before our trip, so I got 5 of those and 5 half and half. And then I did get 1 gallon of milk. We're back to our raw milk from our church member that has a cow. So we pick it up from his house, but we aren't able to do that until probably next week. So I got 1 gallon of just whole milk to get us through until then, and then we will be back in our raw milk with him. And then I did go ahead and get 2 of the yogurts that my kids really like. This, I did notice when I picked it up that this package is quite a bit bigger. This is 48 ounces, and the one from Aldi that I think it's kind of based off of is 32. So that makes me feel a little bit better for it being so much more expensive. But I know we really like this, and it lasts a really long time before it goes bad. So I definitely needed to get some of that. And then some ranch. I have all of the herbs growing to make my own, but this is one of those things that's just nice to just already have. I don't actually know if that's considered a dairy, but I stuck it with my dairy because I did not know what else to put it. And then so provolone cheese, we have some in the freezer, but we make all of Bird's lunches to take, and he always has like a sandwich or a wrap or something, and they always have provolone cheese. Some string cheese. My kids will my kids will snack on these, as well as this fresh mozzarella. And then I have a couple of recipe ideas that I'm pretty excited about trying with this fresh mozzarella for summer. And then a couple of loaves of bread. I do make all of our bread except for our sandwich bread right now, but I do have a recipe for sandwich bread, so I'm pretty excited to give that a shot this week, and see if that ends up any better. We'll see what happens. Some masa. This is the Aldi one. I usually get Maseca, but I didn't think I was going to go anywhere that had it. I did end up going to Walmart, so I could have gotten it, but we're going to give this one a shot. This is one of those things I have only ever gotten the main brand of, so I hope it's good. We will see. And then I needed to stock up on flour, so I got 15 5-pound bags of flour. You could do the math and see how much poundage that is in all. It seems kind of crazy to get that amount of flour all at one time, but again, I make pretty much all of our own bread products, so we go through flour like you would not believe in our house. So for right now, I am pretty happy with this Good and Gather unbleached all-purpose flour. So as long as that is all that is going to fit in my budget, that's what I'm going to get. I do really like the Azure Standard all-purpose flour, and I love einkorn, which I do have some einkorn in storage right now, but just financially it does not make sense to get anything besides this right now because we have so much stuff that we're trying to stock up on. So for right now, we are going with that brand. I did get some lemonade mixes. This is one of those things that I know I could make our own lemonade or avoid sugar or whatever, but I honestly don't care. This is something that my kids will drink, and we like to, I have canned fruit that I have canned from last summer. So I like to make a thing of lemonade and then throw a jar of canned fruit in there, and it is tasty and has all of the nutrients from that fruit, so I feel pretty good about it. It is what it is. This imitation vanilla, man, I made my own vanilla for such a long time, and I really loved it. And let me tell you what, nobody else in my family did. They always said that it just tasted like vanilla flavored alcohol, which is probably because that's exactly what it is. So they begged me to go back to this imitation vanilla. So that's what I get now. So anytime I'm making iced coffee that I'm making vanilla flavored, that's what I use because that's what they like. So whatever, is what it is, right? And then I needed more cream cheese. This probably should have gone over with my dairy, but I didn't have room for it. So I got 4 of the 4 packs, and this will last us for a few months. We should be good on cream cheese for a little bit. I didn't actually need butter right now, but it's always good to just grab a few. I got 4 boxes of this Kerrygold butter, and this will just go straight in the freezer, and we will grab that out whenever we need to, but we won't need to for a little bit. This is really more just a stock up item. Same as this. Normally I get the Rayo's, but I was reading about this brand and it seemed pretty okay. So we're going to give this one a shot and see if we like it. This is from Aldi. It's quite a bit cheaper than the Rayo's, but from what I have read, it's not too bad. It does have sugar in it, which I'm bummed about, but we're going to give it a shot, see if we like it or not. I needed some yeast. I normally get this from Azure Standard, but this, I really like the Fleischmann's brand, and way better than the Red Star brand, which is actually what the Azure Standard yeast is the Red Star brand, and they had this at Sam's. So 4 pounds was right around $10 or $11, and 5 pounds of the Azure Standard is like 26, I think. So I went with this one this time. We have a little bit more produce over here. I needed some carrots for salads and snacks. Same thing for the cherry tomatoes, bananas that my kids have already grabbed and started snacking on, some cucumbers for tzatziki, some oranges, apples, and potatoes. And then I did grab a box of Oreos. The Oreos are like the only like pre-made snack thing that I get usually, so my kids are always pretty excited to have a big thing of those. I like to have a big tall glass of milk and some Oreos for our after dinner snack at night, and everybody's happy with that. And then I saw these at Sam's and I thought they looked really interesting. I think that they might be good. We'll see. So I decided to grab these. The flavors are strawberry, lemon, mango, orange, and blueberry pomegranate. And I don't know, I think that it'll be good. And then the last thing that I have here, well, I have a couple more things here, I guess, is I got 4 packages of this oven roasted turkey and 5 of the ham. We do ham and eggs for breakfast on a very regular occasion. And then we really like this turkey in salads. And then sometimes it is the meat that goes on my husband's lunches. So that's really a lot of meat, but we'll use that in the whole month. And then we have 3 bags of coffee. So we are in the iced coffee season around here. So I make usually once, sometimes even twice a week, I will make a half a gallon of iced coffee and have in our refrigerator. If you are interested in that recipe, then I will leave a link for that down below. But it's really simple. It's pretty much just really strongly brewed coffee, a little bit of sugar, some flavoring, and some half and half, maybe some milk if I need it. But yeah, so we just needed to re-up on our coffee. This one will last us, probably a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. We go through a lot of coffee in our house. And then one thing that I forgot, I just grabbed it was still in the car, was I got a couple of these bottles of pomegranate juice. We really like this mixed in with like lemonade or sparkling water or something. And we have both of those. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple of these. They stay really good for a long time as long as they're not opened. So that's why I didn't get a big one. So I went ahead and grabbed some pomegranate juice for that. And look at this giant thing of romaine lettuce that my kids just went out and harvested for us. So this is going to be part of our dinner tonight. I think we're going to do a big salad, and then we will separate some of these out, make sure that they're really dry, and put them in some bags and have them in our refrigerator for a while. So these will stay good for a really long time. But this lettuce looks unbelievable. Really excited to be able to have our own greens growing. This is our last grocery purchase for the month, and it is 15 new baby chicks. So I'm considering this our grocery budget because it is going to be eggs eventually. So yeah, we're pretty excited. These guys are Easter eggers, and we're going to add them to our farm. So I'm pretty happy to be adding some new chicks. We just lost a bunch to coyotes. So these little guys are going to be a very welcomed addition. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. So these are pullets. They're all girls. And they are all Easter eggers. So I am really excited about seeing what these guys are going to add. So if you guys are wondering, that is what about $1,000 we'll get for groceries for our month. A lot of this stuff will last a lot longer than a month. Some of it will not though. Some of it we will have to rebuy again next month, but we are doing our absolute best to get as much as we can to stock up on. So that is what we tried to do this month. I hope that that was helpful for you guys.